Hello people of the internet, my name is Matthew, but you can call me Matt Ninja. Now in today's video, I thought I would go a little more in depth about my training split and why I would highly suggest it to other people who are trying to build muscle. Now what my training split is it's basically an upper and then a lower day. So basically, the first day, you're going to be training all of your upper muscle groups. On the second day, you're going to be training all of your lower muscle groups like your legs and your abs and even your lower back. But my split is not exactly the same as other splits because I have a special system to keeping track of all of your reps and your sets and everything. I've got that kind of here on this piece of paper. And basically, it's a very useful way to see all of your numbers and your strength going up. Basically, the reason you want to do that is because it's very motivating to the mind when it sees that you're gaining strength in this exercise or that exercise. Plus, you can look back at it and be like, oh wow, I've gotten an entire 60 pounds stronger on this exercise in the past few months. Wow, that's a lot of weight. Now, basically, for the first day of the split, you're going to be doing 4 sets of 5 different exercises. So, first I have 4 sets of bicep curls, 4 sets of shoulder flies, 4 sets of back rows, 4 sets of pull-ups, and 4 sets of bench press. Now for the lower day, I have 4 sets of leg raises where I'm hanging from my rafters up above me and I'm raising my legs into the air. And then I've also got 4 sets of deadlifts, so you're going to lift like that for your back. Then I got 4 sets of leg extensions, 4 sets of hamstring curls, and 4 sets of calf raises. Now, if that sounds like a lot and you're more of a beginner, I would suggest maybe doing 3 or even 2 sets for each exercise. Now, with each set, I go to complete failure on it. So that's 4 sets of complete failure for each exercise. And by what I mean failure is muscle failure. So you're gonna go to where you can't do another rep, even if it was for $1 million or if someone had a gun pointed to your head. Failure is basically when you're going to complete, just not able to do another rep no matter what. That's what I consider complete failure. And I do that for all of my sets. Now I also, before I do my workout for the upper day, I do about maybe 20 to 30 push-ups for a warm-up so I don't hurt myself or injure myself while doing the other exercises. Now basically, if you want to keep track of all of your exercises and to see your strength going up, which I would highly suggest doing, the way I do it is I go to a weight for a certain exercise to where I'd be able to do about 8 to 12 reps while completely maxing it out. So if I'm going to complete failure, it's 8 to 12 reps. And that is the best kind of range for muscle building, is 8 to 12 reps. Now, the second you hit 12 reps on any exercise or more, 12 or more reps on any exercise, I want you to increase the weight by a certain amount. Now this amount can really be as much as you want. What I would suggest doing is increasing it an amount that you think you could do about 8 reps on. Now with each exercise, on the very first set, I record what I got to. So for example, on bench press, if I were to hit 11 reps on the first set, I would record that into how many reps and sets I do. But for the rest of the sets, I wouldn't record it because usually the rest of the sets are more worn out than the first set, so you're usually not going to hit as many reps anyways. Now again, the reason you want to keep track of all of this is because it's very motivating to see all those numbers go up. You get to see the weight go up, you get to see the reps go up, and it allows you to know that you're gaining strength and muscle. And also, if you see it go down, you know that you gotta work harder because you're losing muscle. Now, what I like to do with all that information is online there is 1 rep max calculators. And so basically you can take a certain amount of weight for an exercise and how many reps you did of that exercise, and it's able to pretty accurately calculate what your theoretical 1 rep max would be. So basically let you know what your 1 rep max would be without even doing a 1 rep max, which, in case you don't know why you don't want to do a 1 rep max, is because it can be very dangerous and it can injure you. And if you get injured, you're probably going to lose some muscle or even all of your muscle, if depending on how bad the injury is. And if you really want to just sustain your strength and get stronger and stronger without actually testing it, it's a great way to see what your 1 rep max would be theoretically. And plus, with all that information, I like to keep track of like my weight and certain proportions I have. So I'll like measure how wide my bicep is, or how wide my shoulders are, or my chest, or my legs, or even my abs. But you usually want a smaller waist, so the smaller your waist is, the better. And basically, I'll keep track of all of that along with what my 1 rep maxes are for all of my exercises. And so that's basically my training split and how I keep track of all my exercises. And it's a great way to gain muscle, to be able to see all those things go up. And it allows you to know if you're kind of plateauing. So if you're like at your genetic peak and you can't really gain any more muscle, it allows you to know that because you're seeing that you're not really gaining strength in any of these exercises. Alright, so the rest of this video is just going to be me working out, doing a lower day. So I'm going to be working out the lower half of my body. Also, I forgot to mention, on the day that I'm doing the lower part of my body, I like to do 30 body weight squats to warm up for the exercises.
Wake up early, sun is yawning wide. Lace up tight, no excuses to hide. Sweat drops on my face, feel alive. Push the limits, heart and soul collide. Weights clank, rhythm of my beat. Feet pounding on that concrete street. Miles to go with a mind so fleet. Chasing dreams, we won't accept defeat. Rise and grind the world.
Also, in case you're wondering why I'm wearing a big fluffy coat and gloves, it's because it's 20 degrees out here.
Hesitate in this gym of life, we dominate. No shortcuts, just endless sweat and pain. Every struggle is the path to gain.
And also, I forgot to mention, in between each set, I take a minute and a 30-second rest. Now for deadlift, I actually do 2 minutes, because deadlift takes a lot longer to recover from.
Sweeter when you know you climb the mountain, carry that load. Rise and grind, the world won't wait. Every step fuels a stronger state. Push it higher, never hesitate. In this gym of life, we dominate.
I actually don't know how much of this workout I can do though, because it is cold. And even if these gloves on, my fingers are completely numb. So I might have to cut this workout short, but I'm going to try to get as much of it done today as I can.
That inside us glow. Victory tastes sweeter when you know you climb the mountain, carry that load. is yawning wide. Lace up tight, no excuses to hide. Wake up, get up, don't delay. Sunrise brings a brand new day. Strength inside you gotta find. Pushing hard, you're on the grind. Feel the sweat, it's on your brow. Chasing dreams, starting now. Heart is pounding in your chest. Keep on going, do your best. Push through, break the limit, sky high. Feel the power, embrace your touch the sky. No stopping till the very end. You're a champion, my friend. You're champion, my friend. When it's tough and you wanna stop.
Alright, that's gonna do it for this video. I am freezing cold, so I'm gonna leave the cabin. God bless all of you and your families. Goodbye.